Alright, so here we are back at the bench. Welcome back to another episode. We are ready to get some color put on this thing. I've now gone ahead and got my gloss black base that we're going to use, and the body as well is ready to go over and hit the paint booth. This has been a gloss black primer base that I wet sanded with 8,000 and then 10,000 sanding sponges to get it to the state that it's at now. And we should be ready for our main body color, which I've decided I'm going to go with the Turbo Dork. They call it Let Them Eat Cake. So I'm not sure how well you can see the color sample there on the bottle, but that's what we're going for. It's going to take several light coats to get to that color. So I'm going to head on over to the other bench, and I want to show you a little bit about what I'm working on with the interior. Alright, so here we are over at the other bench, and some of my thoughts with the interior is I wanted to try to do some flocking on the carpet. I'm shooting for a charcoal gray type of carpet color. I have this powder pigment that I've purchased and I've used in the past. This is actually from the fingernail industry. This is the powder that they use to fill in acrylic nails, and I've used it in the past for flocking for carpet, so I might give that a try. I thought I had around here some of the flocking that we have at the store, but I can't seem to discover and find it. I know we have a charcoal gray color in that. So I'll do some testing before I do that final. But I just went ahead and I painted the carpet gray for now to give it a base color that's a little bit different than just the black before I put the flocking on over it. And then on the seats, I had an idea with seats. So I'm not so sure if you can see how well there's detail in here. I'm trying to find a pointer. Guess I wasn't prepared. So right in here in the center, there's some detail and then some stripes. And I had thought about taking some of this paint pigment that I have and putting it in these stripes on the seats. The front seats have it, as well as the back seat. Might be a little bit more pronounced there on the back seat that you can see. So that's an idea for some interior detail. Not so sure how crazy I want to go with interior detail. So if I go that far, that might be the extent of what I do. Then I have the dash to do a little bit of detail work in there, but I'm not sure how crazy I'm going to go with that either because you don't really see it. So that's where we're at for an update for now. I'm going to get that body on over there to the paint booth and get some color on that, and that'll probably be what you'll see next. No, maybe not. I might not reveal that color until it's done. All right. All right, so we're going to do some interior work now. We're going to try to get these seats glued into the interior tub. And as I've been wanting to do, today is Tuesday, December 12th. So we're going to be working towards trying to get this thing done as close as we can before New Year's Eve. So I don't know if you can see what I did to the seats there, but I did not do at all like what I wanted to do with some stripes. That powder just didn't go on like I wanted it to, but nor did the color of the car come out the way that I wanted it to. So I figured this little bit of blue purple mix on the seats will match the blue purple color shifting car. We'll see what happens. So I'm just going to get this out of the way here, and we're going to go ahead and get this back seat first glued into place. I think I'm going to use a little bit more aggressive CA glue. So let me go grab that. Drop it right in. There we go. Bam. Gonna let that sit. And I think I want to get the dash in first before I put the front seats in. I do believe. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that alone. Let it dry. Yeah. So I think I better do some work with the dash first. I want to do some detail work to that. So yeah, I'm gonna get busy doing that, and I'll be back with you. is complete. I'm calling it done. There's definitely some pretty wild colors going on inside there. We got the purple and blue mix of those powders on the seats. I got a really bright blue shifter with a chrome handle, chrome knob on it. I don't know if you can see down inside of there. We got the Nova floor mats that I put inside of there. So the interior I'm calling done. We got some of that light charcoal gray type carpeting. So I'm calling the interior done. And the 572 Iceman Collections motor is sitting in the chassis. Wired. That is done and ready. I just need to do some plumbing once I get it all together. But on the bottom side of this, I got the exhaust done. So pretty pleased with the way that came out. So I just placed in the drive shaft and the exhaust with my custom cherry bombs, and the exhaust piping I used from, well, the original exhaust that came with the kit. I just cut it up to use what pieces I needed to use. So yeah, there we have it. The cherry bombs are there in place. All right, so as a last quick little update here for the interior in the chassis, this is where we are sitting. I got the interior done to where I'm just going to leave it. The chassis is done. There's a couple of things I just noticed. I don't have a coil wire. But I did, in one of my recent orders, I ordered this guy right here, which is a ignition coil. So I got this from model car MCV Products, Matthew over there. So that came in that recent order. So I got to get the ignition coil put on there and wired up. But the exhaust is done and setting in there the way that I like, as you've seen. So now the nerve-wracking part. I'm getting ready to go on over to the spray booth, and I'm going to spray my first shot of clear coat through the airbrush and my first experience with 2K clear coat. So a while back I had been sent a sample of some 2K clear from Paul over at Diecast Graveyard, and I'll be sure to put a link in the description down below to his channel if you'd like to check this stuff out and get some for yourself. But that's what I'm going to be spraying on the body. So not so sure how much of that's going to get recorded, but you may see it in the final. Never sprayed clear coat before on a model, so this is going to be a new experience to me. So I don't think that I'm going to record much of it in case I screw it all up. So if you don't see any videos after this, you know I really screwed it up. Anyways, that's all I got for this update. Thanks for hanging out here with me for another quick update video on the Street Machine group build of the 1972 Nova.
And thanks for joining me here for another episode here at Mike's Mods and Customs. If you really like what you see here, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and maybe even share it along to a couple of friends of yours. Once again, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you on the next one.